Hello, welcome to Verbling. I am teacher Oakley. Hi, Mansour. Hi, everyone. In fact, hello, everyone. Come on in and join the class. Today, we will be expressing dislikes, how to speak about things that annoy us, make us angry, things that we just don't like. In other words, people, we're going to learn about how to vent in English. To vent, interesting verb. Think about when you cook rice in a pot. If you cover it very tightly, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, and eventually the pot blows its top, which, by the way, is another English idiom. It blows its top, and boom, the top flies off and makes a big mess, and maybe water pours out of the top. Okay, when we are angry or upset about something, sometimes if we keep it completely all stopped up and we don't vent, sometimes we get really angry and the anger comes out inappropriately at the wrong time. We'll be talking about that if anyone's ever gotten really angry before. We'll be talking about how to express likes and dislikes, mostly dislikes, and we'll do a little community venting. What things annoy you? What small things annoy you? What, maybe we can even talk about what jobs around the house, what chores really annoy you, and how to express it appropriately. Okay. Nice to see you, Mansour. Why don't you, okay, come on in and join me, and we'll get started. Well, good therapy for you guys today. I'm going to let you vent in my class. All right? Please, though, before you join the class, do you realize that I will not tolerate any racism or, out-and-out hate speech? That's not going to happen. I will not tolerate that. This is about expressing dislike in a polite, conversational, and meaningful way. Okay. Hello. Is it Anastasia or Roxanne today?
This is Roxanne today.
Okay. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine. What time in your place now?
It's 8 p.m. Slightly after 8 p.m.
8. In the morning, evening?
No, in the evening. I'm in the Philippines.
In the evening. In the Philippines. We have 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the evening. 2 hours difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's something that annoys me, actually, is something I dislike is trying to figure out time differences. I always get it wrong. I struggle with that. Really. That's one of my dislikes. Okay, Roxanne, now that the class is starting to fill up, I'm going to say hi to everyone. I'm going to start out the class by asking you, I'll start with you, Roxanne. Do you have any pet peeves? Do you know what pet peeves are?
At home? Pet peeves? This means cats or dogs or what? No?
No, that's funny. No, this is an idiom. Okay, pet peeves. Pet peeves, good word, good idiom to know. Most of us have pet peeves. Things small things that really annoy us. I had a friend who would go crazy, angry, if somebody jingled their keys. if they made that sound with their keys. I don't know why. He just hated it. Some people hate it when somebody else whistles at work. Stop whistling. Or maybe you hate it when somebody throws the bath towel on the floor in the bathroom.
Mm.
Do you have any pet peeves? Small things that annoy us.
Annoy us.
You in particular. Maybe it doesn't annoy me. I don't care if somebody whistles at work, for example. Pet peeves are usually very personal things, that little things, little tiny habits other people have that annoy us. Do you have any pet peeves?
Now I am thinking. No, I think no. I have only bad pet peeves. Oh, big pet peeves.
Big pet peeves.
Not small.
Okay.
I don't know how to say, because some neighbor in the night maybe not give me sleep, and very shout maybe sometimes. I don't know, maybe this pet peeves, maybe something, another name. I don't know exactly.
Well, that's a kind of annoying behavior from your neighbor. In that case, we might actually express it more strongly. I really hate it when my neighbor makes noise all night.
Yeah.
A pet peeve, we're gonna express it like, it annoys me. It's something that it bothers me, which is a little bit less strong. If you dislike something really strongly, I hate it. I really hate it. Or it really pisses me off when the neighbor makes noise all night. Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let me talk to some other folks. Let them vent.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you again later, Roxanne. All right.
Okay, I'm thinking about pet peeves.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please. Dia, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Dia. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to hear students vent, talk about things
Yes,
that...
but only I have one demand. Can you write this idiom, because I'm too excited to know about idioms?
Okay. I did in the... Do you have the Verbling chat box, Dia?
Yes.
Okay, I wrote it over there. Pet peeves, the plural. Okay. It's a noun.
Okay.
Considered I have a pet peeve. Okay.
I will get it in a little bit. Okay.
Okay. It's a good one.
Yes.
So, do you have any pet peeves?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Share.
Teacher, what's the? May I interrupt? I just wanted to ask the meaning of this. Yeah, teacher. What is the meaning of pet peeves?
Pet peeves.
Means there's something to annoying you, or disturbing you, or bothering you from people talking with you, or people living with you. You know?
Yeah, Selma typed in the best definition I've seen. Little things, small things that annoy you.
Peculiar habits.
Just like, okay, just like sometime I hear kind of nice in this verbling classes. So I just so annoyed to some person that because when you just when you are not talking to the teacher, so you need to keep your microphone mute. Because sometimes because so it's make me pet peevish.
Okay, all right. So you could say a pet peeve of mine is when people don't mute their microphone on Verbling and everybody hears an echo.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good one. Good one, Farhad. Good example. That's a great example. All right. Very good. You got it. You understand it. All right, Dia, do you have any pet peeves?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
When I met a soccer swan about what you are doing, I was still asking you what you are doing now, what you will up to. Yeah, and really I don't know him well. Just the first
Ah.
time I met him, and he keep asking me what you are doing, what you are work, what you are up to, how's your days going. I just make me so pissed from him. So do you know me? Do you know me? That's the first time to meet you. Why you tell me like
Okay.
that?
Right. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
an annoying behavior when people act, we could say overly familiar with us. You're acting
yeah,
overly familiar like you know me. You don't know me. Why are you asking these questions?
yeah. I wanna tell
Maybe
him keep
people
calm.
interest in you. Sorry, maybe people interested in you and ask you, want to be polite to ask you. This annoyed you?
Yeah, but not asking about everything. There's a limit
What
here.
about everything? About your sexual life or what? Or only
No,
how are
no.
you? How are you? Sorry, Oakley.
Yes.
I
No, it's
have,
okay.
sorry, maybe
Okay,
it's
okay.
that some
No,
peeps
no,
Excuse
need
me.
for somebody else.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Very,
When
very
you meet
interesting, actually.
when you meet someone for the first time, just asking you, how are you? Just what you are doing.
Oh, it's very nice weather,
Yeah,
only
but
just like
but
this.
keep asking me about how your life going, where you work, where you're doing your day, what you're doing your day, what you up to
Okay.
for now. Can we hang out this night?
Yeah,
Oh my God, I
yeah,
don't know you.
I can completely understand. I am an American,
Yeah,
and sometimes when we go to a different culture, for
yes,
example, as an American, it's very normal for me to greet you, to say, "How you doing today, Dia?" That's just normal,
yeah,
customary. It's
yeah,
polite. But for example, when
yeah,
I came to the Philippines, people very commonly, it's just normal. It's a cultural thing, so you really can't get angry, but you can't help yourself. Commonly,
yeah. I see it.
Filipinos, you walk down the
Yeah,
street and strangers say, "Hey, where are you going?"
yeah. It's a
Do I
peculiar,
know you?
peculiar.
Where am I
Yeah,
going? Why do you want to
it's
know that?
a
It's
really, it's a
unusual
yeah,
for me.
peculiar habits.
Yeah,
Sure,
you are,
peculiar.
and not knowing you asking about your job and things. That's too personal, overly
And
personal.
asking for
I agree.
for hanging out at the end of the day.
Okay, all
It's
right.
too funny.
It is funny.
Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
yeah,
Thanks for
yeah.
listening.
Sure. Thanks for speaking. It's interesting. Hamid, good to
Thank
see
you.
you. How are you today?
I too. I'm so. I'm glad to see you again.
Likewise, always good to talk to you. So, Hamid, do you have any pet peeves? Are there things
Yeah, of
that
course.
okay, like what, for example?
Hmm. Women's continuously questions.
Like what kind of questions? What, like me when I continuously ask you questions? Uh, okay, Hamid, you're not answering. You're making me nervous.
Okay, I forget to push mute button. Okay, I describe that any type of questions that ask women continuously and frequently. I heard that.
Oh, when people ask the same question over and over? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's annoying.
people's. I don't want to be unpolite, but just women's.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's a good one. Jocelyn. Hi, Jocelyn. You busy?
Hello,
Hi.
hello everyone, everybody, pardon.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
Me too.
Okay. Jocelyn, do you have any pet peeves?
Yes, of course. For example, in the morning when I must get up and must work, and I prefer to stay on bed.
I like that one. Yeah, waking up early in the morning.
Yes, yes.
I think many of us find that annoying. That's a pet peeve for many of us. Usually, pet peeves, though, you guys. Pet peeves are often really little things. Like, for example, a pet peeve of mine is when people in a public building, they go into the doorway and then they stand there and decide to talk to somebody for no apparent reason. So they're blocking the door. It really annoys me. A pet peeve often makes us overly angry, like more angry than we should be. We shouldn't really care that much. It's no big deal. Okay. Asuman, I have to talk to you. Asuman?
Yes.
Hi, am I saying your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Asuman, one of two things is happening. Either you have the verbling window open, which actually wouldn't matter. If it's much better if you use headphones, okay? Because when you just listen to your speakers, it goes back into your microphone, and then the entire class can hear it. And I happen to know that it's some people's pet peeve. Where did Farad go? Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Asuman, do you have any pet peeves? Are there any small things that annoy you?
Yes.
Like what?
Mice.
Mice. Okay. Mice. Does that qualify as a pet peeve? I don't know. Pet peeves are usually habits or annoying things that small little habits or things that usually we talk about pet peeves, things that people do.
Or I can say that when I sleep, I'm living with two people in a dormitory, and when I sleep, their phone ringing, and that's awful.
Okay, that is a pet peeve. That's good. That's a very good example. When other people's phones are ringing when we're trying to sleep, it's very annoying.
Or
Yeah.
doing something we're out loud.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, that qualifies. That's somebody else's behavior that annoys us. Pet peeves usually make us more angry than really they should, but they often involve other people's habits. When people always throw the bathroom towel on the floor. How many times have I told you don't do that? That can be a pet peeve. Yeah. Okay. Manel, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria, okay. Everybody from Algeria has really lovely beach pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Makes me want to go there. Looks really pretty.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. So, Manel,
Yes.
do you have any pet peeves? Are there any things that annoy you?
Yeah, I think that I have many pet peeves.
Okay.
One of them is I hate when I'm walking on like narrow sidewalk, and a group of people or a group of friends are walking in front of me. I hate it because I mean it's a narrow sidewalk. You have to separate yourselves because I want to pass, and they are very slow.
Ah, oh yeah, that's a perfect example. That is me too. I hate that when you're walking behind people really who are going so slowly, and you have to go to work, and people are walking like they're stuck in the mud. What? What's that, Mohammed?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Okay, now, my friend, I'm here to talk with native speaker of English language. Are you
Okay.
too?
Well, I am one of those. I stand.
Okay,
I'm,
where are you from, Mister?
I'm I'm from the U.S. of A. I'm from United States originally,
Okay,
from
okay,
Vermont.
okay, I'm new here, so I asked you.
Okay, welcome. Okay,
Uh,
all right, nice to have you with us. So, Mohammed, I'm speaking to the class as usually. I'll call on one student at a time and ask you about
Yeah,
your opinion or
you
ask
must
any.
wait your turn.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, please wait your
Verbling
turn. But
rules.
burbling
who's
rules.
talking?
It's
Who's
okay.
talking?
A ghost. Some other students. But anyway, Mohammed, that's okay. It's your turn anyway. So talk to me for a minute. Do you uh
Okay,
do you have
introduce
any?
myself.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay, okay, I'm Muhammad I'm from Palestine, 21. I'm English student. I'm here to talk with native speaker in order to practice my English speaking. I like to I like to practice English speaking with native speaker in order to be familiar with the language.
Okay.
I like speaking, writing, reading. I think listening is difficult sometimes to me when I listen to the African American because they are speaking quickly. They are quickly speaking, and
Yes.
I'm here to ask you, how can I develop my listening and speaking to be one of the best member in my society in English language?
Oh, Montessori. You're a Montessori student. Interesting. Okay. You know what? The secret's quite simple. Practice. Lots of practice. Expose yourself to English
For
wherever,
sure.
whenever you can, and practice, practice, practice. So
Okay,
let's practice right now. Mohammed, do you have any pet peeves? Do you know what
what?
a pet peeve?
A pitch what?
A pet peeve. Yeah.
I I can't hear because the voice is not clear here. A
Okay.
pet.
A pet peeve. I just wrote it into the chat box. It's a small thing that annoys us, that we find annoying.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, let me read it because I open another size. I want to read it. Okay.
Okay. So tell me about a small thing that annoys you. Where did you go?
It's waste of time.
What's that, Asaman?
It's waste of time.
Waste of time. Okay. Mohammed,
That's
I'm
pet
going to
peeve
get back to you.
for me.
Wasting time? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I want to say hi to. I'll get back to you, Mohammed.
Sana is right, yeah.
Yeah. I'll get back to him. It's okay. He's studying. Yuki, how are you today? Oh, goodbye. He vanished. Boink. All right. Let's see. Who haven't I talked to? Mohammed. Safwat. Hello.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm
Well, you
with
know
you.
what? All right. There's another Mohammed here.
Okay. Can you change the a pet peeve? You want to talk about peeve like, for example, cat and dog?
No. No, a pet peeve, it's an idiom, Mohammed.
Yes.
It's an idiom that means something that really annoys us. Okay?
Ah,
Hang
yeah,
on a
it's
second.
an idiom. We can't translate it word by word.
Exactly. Okay, let me
Yeah, I know lots of idiom like training cats and dogs. Put yourself
yeah.
in my shoes. Yes, it's like that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Hang on, Mohammed. I'm going to come back to you, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Just wait. Okay. Oh boy. Anastasia. I mean, sorry, Roxanne. I forgot.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Hi,
Okay.
Roxanne. So, did you think of a pet peeve?
Yes, I'm think about. I don't like when people sitting shake her legs. You know, some have bad habit, shake legs, like
Really?
nervous. Yes, this
Ah.
annoyed me, and I'm also and I'm also don't like when people go to smoke and didn't ask anyone. Maybe some people doesn't smoke.
Okay. Now, those are
I think
examples.
Nasser.
Hang on.
Popular.
Hang on.
Popular.
Nasser.
Those are good examples of pet peeves, Roxanne. Perfect. That's exactly the idea. Small things people do, like shaking their leg, bouncing their leg when they talk. Yeah, that's a great example. Or when people are impolite and smoke without asking. All right, those are good examples. Very good. All right. Do I have an echo? Yeah, I hear an echo, a slight echo, but I don't know where it is coming from.
Maybe Muhammad.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's. All right, I'm gonna talk to everybody about more strong dislikes. A pet peeve is something very strong, very small, which someone shaking their leg or standing in a doorway really shouldn't upset us so much. Our anger or our annoyance is out of proportion. Let's look at some things that maybe are more, more important or would annoy us more. But first, I want to just share with you some ways to express annoyance. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, give me half a second.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
I don't understand what you are asking us.
Who? Who, me? I'm not asking anything.
It's like what?
Okay, expressing thing. Well, you know what? I don't even have to do this. Things like I hate, I dislike, I can't stand. All right. I hate clowns. I dislike clowns. Something when we're sick of, something annoys us and it's been continuing for a while. Ways to express that. I'm tired of the dogs barking every night next to my house. I'm fed up with another good fed up with
sick
something.
of.
Yes.
I'm sick of. Yeah.
Fed up with is another useful one. Something that's continued for a long time. I'm sick of, exactly. I'm sick and tired of. We also often use that expression. Okay.
Can I say I am so pissed from?
Yes. Yeah, you can. In fact, that's some of our next ones. Okay, when we could say something really bugs me, something really pisses me off. I'm really pissed off. Actually, we wouldn't say I'm pissed off from. I would say I'm pissed off about. Okay, which is a little bit bad language, but not really. You're going to hear this in very normal conversation. God, she pisses me off. She never... Yeah, something like that. Something really annoys me. I've used annoyed several times talking to you. Sick of, sick and tired of, fed up with. Another one is something bugs me. Another way to say something makes me angry, something drives me crazy. Oh my God, he drives me crazy.
I always use this.
Which one, Azuma?
Drive me crazy.
Okay, good. That's a good one. Useful. All right. So, I'm going to ask you some questions here. I'm going to go around the room and ask you, like, kind of specific questions. about, what drives you crazy. So, oh, geez, you already gave me a good one here. Awesome, man. But besides when your friends or your roommates, when your roommate's phone rings in the middle of the night, okay, what does your friend do that annoys you? What is something your friend does that annoys you?
Whose question is that?
Asaman.
Oh, okay. I have a friend in my class, and he thinks that he can make a joke. No one laughs at him, but he laughs by himself. I hate him. I always. He annoys me with his behaviors.
Yeah, with his behavior.
Yes, he always something stupid.
Yeah, okay. Behavior is an uncountable noun, so you can't say behaviors with an S. It's impossible. He annoys you with his behavior. That's very funny. He makes a joke and then laughs at his own joke, but it's not even funny. I like that. That's good. That's a good one. Thank you very much. And you said that quite well. All right. Dia.
Yes.
Okay, what does your friend do that pisses you off?
Actually, I have one of my friends
What's
always
that?
when we are hanging, always you be drunk. Actually, I have one of my friends. Yeah, always when we are hang out or something like that. Yeah, I used to be drunk and used to be too drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make a lot of problems and troubles when we are hanging out.
Yeah. Hanging out.
Not really hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah. No G sound, by the way. Hanging out.
Hanging.
No gut.
Hanging out.
Hanging out. Yeah. All right.
Hanging out. Yeah.
I think a lot of us have one of those annoying friends who drinks too much and then does stupid, obnoxious things.
Yes.
No, I don't have.
You don't have? Well, get one.
Not that much.
Well, you should get one. There's sometimes, usually they annoy us, but sometimes they entertain us.
Yes, entertaining.
Oh, yes, I have one. I have one.
Okay.
But when we are in clubbing or something like that, a lot of troubles happen there, especially with girls and their boyfriends.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah. I also have an obnoxious friend. He's really the nicest guy in the world, but when he drinks, he's just so annoying. Because he repeats. Yes. Somebody said this earlier. One of their pet peeves, when somebody repeats the same thing over and over and over again, and that's what my friend does when he drinks too much.
My friend always.
So annoying.
My friend is always laughing.
Oh well,
that's
okay.
Annoying.
That's not so bad. It's annoying.
Yes.
That's my way when I drink. Always laughing.
Okay. A student is asking me, what does obnoxious mean? Good word, good vocabulary word. Obnoxious is when somebody does some annoying behavior, we describe them as obnoxious. My friend is very obnoxious when he drinks too much. He just repeats the same thing over and over.
Can you write it in the chat, please?
Yeah, I did once already, but if I did it once, I can do it again. Yes, it's a little difficult spelling, but obnoxious. Someone is obnoxious. Like, I think of a child who keeps pulling on your pant leg. I want a candy bar. Can you give me a candy bar? I'd really like a candy bar. You can buy me a candy bar. I really want a candy bar. How about if you give me a candy bar? Candy bar would be really nice. I really want a candy bar.
Yeah. Act like a baby. Act like a baby.
Yeah. That's obnoxious. That's my okay.
Isn't it
Excuse me, sir.
hideous?
Please write in Google Chat. I can't
Google.
read.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on. I have to reset
Can
it.
I ask you a question?
Yeah. Go ahead. Sure. Yes. That's
Obnoxious is not hideous?
is not hideous.
Yes.
No, it is not. Quite different meaning. Hideous means ugly beyond belief. Truly ugly is hideous. Oh my God. My wife looked hideous this morning when we woke up. Do not tell her I said that, okay? He will kill me. Hideous means really, really ugly.
Okay.
Obnoxious means really, really annoying.
Or disgusting.
Disgusting. Hideous can mean disgusting, yeah, but not really obnoxious. Obnoxious is bothersome and annoying, really, more than anything. Yeah. Okay, Hamid.
Yes.
Okay, slightly different question. What type of person bugs you?
I have some
Try again. I
coworkers.
can't hear you. There is too much room.
Hang on. I'm talking. Mohammed Safwat. I'm not. Okay, I'm speaking to someone else right now. I'm talking to Hamid Mola. So one moment. I'll get to you. Okay, thank you. All right. So Hamid, what kind of person really bugs you?
I'm saying that I have some coworkers, and they all the time, end of every month, and they get their stipend bill and compare this bill with my stipend bill and say that your score is higher and you get more money, and why you get more money than us, and boss interest you do some hours for boss, and you do some works we don't know what, and how you can get more scores than us, and this
Okay.
type of body.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thanks, Hamid. Yeah, somebody who's worried about everybody else's salary and how much they make at work. Yeah, it bugs me too. Believe me, I know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know about where you live or your culture, but really in America we don't talk about how much we make with anyone ever. It's actually considered to be kind of rude. So
It's negative in here. In our culture, everybody end of any month get his or her. I think it's correct. Stipend bill. Is it correct?
stipend, yeah, it's a little bit. It's not as common. We usually would simply say paycheck or get your wages, get your paycheck. Yeah, but stipend is a correct word.
Okay, and compared with all of coworkers in all, for example, organization, for example, 100%.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. That's
just
beyond.
For finding just a very little.
That's just silly.
More or less than others.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's beyond annoying. That's kind of a little crazy.
Very annoying me. It's
Very
very
annoying.
annoys me.
Okay, all right. I can understand that. All right, that's an understandable one, really. Okay, Jocelyn. Can I talk to you a minute? Hi, Jocelyn, again.
Yes, yes.
Hi.
What?
What?
The type of person bugs me. It's spineless person because I feel like shaking.
A what person? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Spineless. S-P-N.
Spineless.
What kind of?
I'm not sure. Spineless. Okay.
Because I feel like shaking.
Like a chicken, like shaking them. You feel like shaking them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I do know what you mean. Does the rest of the class know what a spineless person is?
Spineless.
Yeah. Your spine is your backbone. Okay? We often, actually, there's many idioms that say, he has no backbone. He is spineless. Same meaning, no backbone. Spineless. Meaning that you don't stand up for yourself. You're like a jellyfish. Weak personality. Thank you, Ahmed. That's exactly correct. Someone with a very weak personality who will not stick up for themselves. They won't argue for themselves. They just let other people tell them what to do all the time. It's spineless. Yeah. I know what you mean. I really do. I also find that very annoying. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Especially when it affects me. Their spineless behavior affects me. I really get angry with that. Good one. Very good point. Okay. Lober. Lober Liu? Lober, are you there? Hello, Lober. Nope.
Lober is absent.
No, Lober is not there. All right. Mohammed.
Yes.
Now I'll talk to you. Okay, Mohammed. What kind of a person really bugs you? What kind of a personality? What type of person bugs you? What kind of person
you ask about what a kind of person for me?
Yeah. What type of person makes you angry?
So I like my brothers and my friends.
Mm-hmm. What type of person meaning personality?
Do you speaking about what I?
Well, what kind of personality do you not like? Okay, for example.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Okay.
I hate and knowing me people.
One more try. Your microphone faded out. I'm not sure about your connection. Are you still there? Okay, I'm not sure about what's going on with your connection, Mohammed. Doesn't seem to be very good. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I couldn't really hear your answer. Okay. Maybe see if you can fix it. Manel from beautiful Algeria. Manel?
Yes, teacher.
Hi. Hi. What kind of person really bugs you? Personality, characteristic, yeah, same thing. What kind of personality or what kind of characteristics of a person? Okay, hang on, Manel. Yuki's asking a question. And by the way, hi Yuki. Sorry you couldn't make it into the class today, buddy. I wanted to talk to you, but next time. Yuki is asking a very good question. Personality is characteristics. A person's collection of characteristics makes their personality. A person has one, kind of personality. Well, unless they have split personalities. But they should have one personality, but all of us are made from many characteristics. Hope that helps. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Oakley, ask you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I want to explain what we want to learn to learn how to teach me today. I am from Egypt. I'm Arabic man. I can't understand you when you are speaking quickly.
Okay.
I wanted to learn from you.
Okay. Well, thank you. All right. I'll try to adjust my rate of speech, but the problem is you have many people different levels in the class. Okay? Mohammed, I might suggest that you try to meet somebody in the friends section so that you can speak with them. Hopefully you can find somebody with more on the same level and you can practice together, okay?
Yes,
if I could,
yes.
try to recommend that.
Try the beginner.
Yeah, or another good suggestion, thank you, is try to find beginner classes because there are beginner topics and beginner classes, okay?
Is it class intermediate or beginner or advanced?
I think I listed this as intermediate. And it seems to be an intermediate topic, so.
Okay, what's my English?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't just say, we have tests and things to figure that out. I mean, you can also test yourself online. There are various, look in your search engine of choice and you can find English tests that will actually test your level. I might suggest you try that as well. Okay?
Where
all right.
Are you from, Miss?
Okay, I'm going to talk to Manel here. Manel, hi. Help me. Hi. Hi, so nice to talk to you, really. So, what kind of personality or what kind of person really annoys you or really bugs you or drives you crazy?
Well, the kind of persons who drive me crazy are negative people. Somehow. And those who whine always, who complain.
What do you want?
So,
yeah.
they complain a lot, and I don't like when somebody complain because they give me headaches, and especially if I see that they are over complaining, if I can say that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Over complaining, yeah. Complaining too much. I don't know if over complaining is a word, but
yeah,
it sounds good to me. It makes sense to me. All right. Yeah, if people complain too much, I really don't like whiners either. No whiners. Whining is annoying, and I agree with you. It gives me a headache.
Yes, especially if they are whining about something silly, like, or something which will happen in the future. They don't know, but they still think that it will be bad, and
Yeah. I have to share this with you, and I'm not going to say what country or culture or anything, but there are students I've taught before, which it is very natural for them. Their intonation pattern has a kind of whine. Teacher, how are you today, teacher? That's their natural intonation. I wanted to choke them every time. Stop doing that. Lesson 1, intonation. Yeah, don't do that. that sort of intonation, which is the high and low melody of speaking, when people, when people do that whole
Yes,
that's not good.
Not monotonous. Not monotonous.
Well, when they really stretch and lengthen vowel sounds, especially at the end of a sentence, it's quite annoying. And that's definitely a problem. If you have it, you need to fix right away. Yeah, very, very true. Okay, let's go around again. Hang on. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mohammed.
Hello.
Hi, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Hi again.
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you. Hi. So, Mohammed, are you there? Yeah. No.
Muhammad Rafat or Muhammad Ali?
Wrong one. Okay. Okay, different Mohammed. There's like 3 Mohammeds actually. Okay, hang on. All right, I'm gonna go back to you, Roxanne.
Yes, I hear you.
Good. Okay. Here's a question for you. What kind of teacher makes you mad?
What kind of teacher? One time, I go to Verbling, and this class starting, and one teacher continued to eat. This really disappoint me, and I go away. That's only one problem I have, because I don't want to look teacher who eating when class starting.
Yeah.
It's drink water, it's okay. It's drink water, it's okay, because sometimes you need to drink because you're choking, but you eating, I think it's problem. It's uncultured. I think.
I agree.
I don't know. Everybody have different culture, because I don't know. Maybe
no.
Some of them.
That's not okay.
Some of them singing also.
It's not okay to do that. There are many times I'm in Verbling class and we talk about food, and I am so starving by the end of class, but I have to wait till the end of class.
No problem. Close window. Put something for student and eat, but not show how you eat. In the class.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Yeah, that's not okay. I used to teach, live students, not just online. And when I had never in a group class, unless it's like a birthday cake, something like that, then okay. But sometimes when I had one-on-one students, I would bring snacks and share them with the student. But I buy.
Yeah, no problem if you share with all us.
Yeah, right? I'll send you some dried mango from the Philippines.
We eat together, no problem. But if you alone, it's not good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I agree. That's almost a pet peeve, actually. It's just an annoying behavior. All right. But that makes sense. That's a good one. Vladimir, what about coffee and smoking in class? I don't think it's right for a teacher. Well, a teacher drinking coffee, I don't know. I've had days where I'm online for 16 hours. Around hour 16, I might be having a coffee. Smoking, no. I don't think that's acceptable. Personally, I don't really care if you guys... I don't really care. It doesn't... what you guys are doing. I mean, I see all kinds of students in Verbling. Some are lying down. Some are sitting in the dark. Sometimes people are smoking. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. But that's my personal belief. Is it okay or not? I don't know. Okay, Asuman, how about you? What kind of teacher makes you mad?
My native teachers want me to attend the class all the time. That makes me angry. And foreigners always talk about their students in their country, what they are doing. They are giving us lots of homeworks. They think they are less than in their country, but we can do their all. One of my American teacher always saying that American students are doing much more than you. You have to do this. I'm not American. I can't do it.
Really? Oh boy.
Yes, I hated her. And
Okay.
thanks God she went.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Teachers who give a lot of homework. I can understand your point. Definitely. So you're going to an academy, Asaman? Oh, you got stuck.
Pardon me?
You're in an academy, an English speaking academy?
Yes, English language and literature department.
Oh, okay. Far out. All right. Do you like it overall? I know you don't like homework.
I don't like literature, but I like language.
Oh, okay.
I hate literature.
Really?
Yes, we have British literature.
Oh God.
I hate.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, Moby Dick and reading, Charles Dickens and Geoffrey Chaucer.
I have book with me. Charles Dickens.
Yeah. I figured you might. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dia. What's that?
Yes. Yeah.
Dia. Okay.
Yeah. I'm here.
What kind of a teacher makes you angry?
Actually, the teacher.
What kind of teacher annoys you? Yeah.
Actually, the teacher that make me too boring from listening, especially when they are talking about their life experience and that's happened to me one day, and still talking about his stories and his life and his family and his girlfriends and so on, so on. So and they really made the point, really made the point of what you will teach us about. That's all.
Yeah, I hear ya. I have experienced that myself.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Hamid, are you there? Hamid.
Yes.
Okay, you might be last here. Hamid, what does your mother do that drives you crazy?
By the way, my mom kicked the bucket.
Oh, I'm sorry. Interesting idiom, but you have my condolences. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, not a good question for you. So let's go back to the other question. What kind of teacher makes you mad?
I myself am teacher. But,
you are.
Yeah.
Do you annoy yourself? Because I frequently annoy myself.
I said because I think it's not a good question, but I want to ask this question. My first English teacher, he was a very silent teacher. Comed in class and wrote something in English, and we don't know what's that. What's that? And why he writing like this? He don't say anything. He say he just explained something in our native language, and then he left the class. Example, do in this page homeworks, and come back in next day and uh, ask to how much of assigned homeworks do you complete. He how can I say? How can I describe? He was very silent and
Okay. Weird. He sounds weird, Hamid. Just plain weird. Honestly. Crazy. Very strange. Oh. Okay, you know what, guys? I just noticed we are out of time. Very sorry to say, but thank you for participating, and I appreciate all your help. And believe me, a lot of you did really help me today. Thanks a lot, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys all again real soon. But I have to go now and make way for the next Verbling teachers. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jocelyn.
Okay, thank you for lesson. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.